Okay, let's just get straight down to this. A very quick little transfer deadline rejig. I've got my Nigerian brethren, Ogatosin. So, Tosin, David
Hello,
Luiz,
hello
what the
everyone.
hell was that about?
You
You
know,
explain to me.
I really can't say. Chelsea fans were happy to let him go, and now they're like happy at the prospect at the prospect of him coming back. Or has he actually gone with the team?
What? No. But no, the question I want to ask is, was this always on the cards? That's what I want to know. I was like, was this always on the cards?
No, I think it came basically within the last 2 days of the close. He basically asked to go. I read somewhere on a tweet that he had to tweet. I read on a tweet that he had to speak with Kalafi and the sporting director Patrick Kluivert, and he had to beg them to go back to London. So yeah,
Oh no,
yeah.
but wait. Since when has Kluivert been the sporting director? I didn't know that.
Actually, since a couple months ago, yeah, I remember seeing the news on Twitter. I was shocked. I was like, "Wow, Patrick Kluivert, what a
No, because
name!"
my thing is that I don't understand it from Chelsea's point of view. I understand him wanting to leave because I always thought that he had a closer connection
Yeah.
to Chelsea, and when they sold him, remember he didn't
Thing
want to go.
is,
Chelsea wanted to sell him.
yeah, and thing is, he had already dropped to fourth choice at
Oh yeah.
PSG. So Silva, Marquinhos, and a prospect known as Kim Pumb were ahead of him in the pecking order.
No,
So
but my thing is that like I don't understand it from Chelsea's point of view. It's like why would Conte want to get like someone like David Luiz? Why? For what reason?
But I think he's desperate. That's no other choice, maybe.
No.
is it desperation? I think he can.
My
I
thing
think
is that I'll be shocked if Conte is getting David Luiz and wants to play him as a defender. If he wants to be smart and play him as a defensive midfielder, then that's a very interesting prospect. Put him in midfield as a defensive midfielder, that's pretty interesting. But surely Conte can't be that desperate where you're going to play a guy who is a proven liability in defense. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I understand. I used to rate him. It's funny because my profile picture has David Luiz, but yeah,
No. Look, basically, my thing is that like David Luiz is a very good football player. He's a good footballer, but he's not a defender. Same thing with Marcelo. Marcelo ain't a great defender, but he's an excellent footballer. So things that you need to know, like Marcelo can get away with being average at defending as a left back. You cannot get away with being average at defending for a central defender. That can't happen.
Yeah, that's the whole point of it.
yeah.
So for me, my thing is that I just believe that Conte wants to play him in defensive midfield. That is my thinking.
I think
I don't
he'll
know.
play him at center back.
He has a lot of options there. He has Conte,
Yeah.
he has Matic, he has
And
He still
McKenna.
has Zuma, I think.
Yeah, but Zuma's injured. He doesn't come back until Christmas.
maybe the Premier League's a different league where you'll need a person who's comfortable, who likes to burst through. Like
The thing is,
'cause
look,
that's
Conte
his
is
game.
similar. Yeah, Conte's similar
Yeah.
to Simeone. Like, I think he can make any center back look good because of his
Yeah.
system. His system protects the center backs. Like, he made Terry and Cahill look good so far.
Yeah, who thought that was possible?
Okay, look, man. Let's look at some of the other, the sort of near signings. I mean, actually, no. Let's go to Sissoko, who apparently was going to be Everton. Now it's Tottenham that he's going to. For me, I mean, good move for Tottenham getting Sissoko.
He doesn't fit their style of play, though. He's a good player, but I don't think he fits their
No,
style.
he does. I think he does actually. He's
How?
just a powerful runner. He
No.
can
My
play
thing is that, and
attacking midfield
I
three.
tweeted this out as that, like, for me, Abdul is right initially. He doesn't fit their style of play. But if you're a smart manager, you want a midfield that covers different aspects because you want your midfield to have some flair, some creativity. You also want to get some industry and some
It's a plan B, I think.
pragmatism in there.
Yeah,
So,
but they spent so much money on him
like
though.
Tottenham, man. Like for me, it's a very smart signing because Tottenham as attacking as they are, a lot of the games that they've lost, they've been overrun in the midfield, and they do not have a very strong midfield presence who can win tackles, run with the ball and just try to break up play. Basically, they have no muscle in that midfield. So you need to mix muscle with flair. And I think that Sissoko gives you that muscle and that industry, which is obviously very smart from.
Well, they got Wanyama. So, I mean, but Sissoko's just a good Premier League player. Like, he fits the Premier League.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, for the Premier League, Sissoko is great. It's great for the Premier League.
Yeah.
So, what's this thing? So, we're looking here at...
Witsel fell through.
Wait. Abdul, I saw you tweet that. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
Guys,
this guy, he left the Belgian camp.
Yeah.
Traveled all the way to Turin.
He did the medical too.
Yeah, but honestly, whose fault is it?
He passed the medical. That's it. So what went wrong?
Because what I saw,
yeah.
What I saw is that I just saw that Zenit were just being assholes. Like, they let him get there, and then basically when the contract was done and the medical was done, and they needed Zenit's consent, Zenit just said no. So they let Witsel fly there just for him to go all the way back.
If you know what,
that's a show of power. Because Witsel has 6 months left on his contract.
For me, I'll lead a mutiny.
Honestly, I've always said that if this happens to you on deadline day, you deserve it. Because if you're a well-run club, you sign players early. Like when that happened to us last year with De Gea, yeah, I was like, okay, it's like, yes, United fucked around, but it's our fault, right? You get it done early. You get it done a few weeks earlier. You don't wait till the last hour.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's for me. I think, look, I mean, that is definitely a lesson for Juventus. But on the flip side, that happens very rarely. Like, again, the only times I can think of where it's almost been done and not done is De Gea and Witsel. So 9.9 times out of 10. You do it on the very last minute. It actually comes through, and then it gets.
It's crazy how recent those two are. Those two
True.
transfers.
True.
I think this could be a common thing in the future, because I think it's actually a good trick. Like, if you don't want to sell a player, when United didn't want to sell De Gea last season, but he just wanted to leave, that was a good way of keeping him. You kind of forced him to stay.
No, but then he then begins to resent you. Because obviously with De Gea, obviously for some reason he likes Manchester, and he didn't really hold that against them. But the opposite could be true, because I think Witsel really wanted. Because come on, like playing at Man United, you're still Manchester United. It's not like Man United from before, but it's still Man United. Zenit and Petersburg are not relevant, on any term.
Honestly, I think United were lucky because it was a Euros year, so he wanted to get into the Spain squad. If it wasn't a Euros year, I think he would have done something about it.
Okay. Let's look at let's look at Balotelli to Nice. I'm at a loss of words. I don't get that.
I think look. When Balotelli went to Liverpool, I said, no, that's not a good move.
Yep, same as me.
When he went to Milan, I thought that was a good move initially from City. But this one, I think this is good for him in the sense that, like, Nice is close to Monaco.
Your mic is playing up, bro.
Oh, hello?
Yeah. Your mic was
yeah. My bad. So at Nice, like, if you saw what happened with Ben Arfa last season,
exactly.
It's just a great place to be. It's close to Monaco, beautiful city. His agent also lives there. I just think it might be, a place for him to,
I mean, no, for me, I think basically it's twofold. I do agree with you in the sense of it's a club in which he could fit around him, and I think that as opposed to Liverpool, I think Nice would be happy to build the team around him. So let's just cater for him so specifically. Whereas at Liverpool, he was forced to play right wing, Sure. So, but the flip side to it is that him going to Nice, he can kiss his Italian national team hopes goodbye, because that's how it works. No, yeah. I mean, how it works is that unless you're Verratti, like, you're literally a major player who can, you play anywhere. They put their focus on Italy. Once you now leave Italy, because they're very old school. In Italy, they're very old school. So if you want to leave Italy and you're not a major player, you're pretty much screwed. You're pretty much screwed. So him going to Nice, it may work for him.
Or you mean playing at a major club outside of Italy, basically.
Yeah, I mean, like you have to play at a major club, you know,
Okay.
and these,
Yeah.
but even still, you still have to be a major player in the Italian team. So even if like you're an average in and out player and you play for a different club, it's still 50-50 because I'm obviously like what's the name? Like I think it's was Diamanti or something who played for West Ham. He was still picked. So, but just that your chances are much better if you're trying to fight for a place for the national team to be in Italy because they look there first 100%.
He could have like an Anelka-esque, kind of break from the national team. Because there's a time when Anelka was playing and he didn't get back to the national team with France until Chelsea. Let's see what Balotelli does in Nice.
France is different from actually Italy. They do things very old school and they've got a very old school coach. So I don't think that they rock like thing. But look, man, Balotelli. Look, I still have hope for him. I mean, call me foolish, call me an idiot. I'm still holding out hope for him.
I just think he'll never be mentioned as an elite player, but the best he could do is just be, a good player again. Like,
let's switch quickly to Wilshere. Bournemouth. Look, man, that's very rude, man. What's wrong with Bournemouth?
Oh my god!
But you obviously know why he went though.
Because he's shit, man.
No. One of his best friends plays there.
Who?
Phoebe?
Yeah, that guy, yeah.
Oh god, he's
so, like,
such a loser, man.
So he went to Bournemouth just for his best friend.
Okay, look, jokes aside. Okay, let's just be real. Okay, yes, we can laugh all we want from Arsenal, Bournemouth, and everything.
Dog, Wilshere fans have to hold this L. They can never say shit again.
I don't think.
Again. Like,
Look, jokes aside, I think that at the end of the day, okay, it's strange because obviously, if you have Roma and Milan on the table, and you reject them, and sorry, Milan are in dire straits, but even Milan where they are, you reject Milan for Bournemouth. I mean, that's.
Are we even sure they wanted him? Because English player agents are really good at just doing what I think Roma did want him. I think Roma did want him.
No. So if you look at the status of AC Milan now, yes, they wanted. Like if Wilshere was available, yes, they wanted him, 100%. they would have taken Wilshere 100%.
Well, they tried to get Cesc today, I think. But...
Yeah, they tried to get Fabregas.
Oh yeah, Cesc.
Like that was weird, and I think for Fabregas, unless you can be guaranteed first team football, you should actually make them move to Milan. Because if Fabregas, you reject Milan, and Conte doesn't really use you, he prefers Kante and Matic in the midfield and doesn't really use you, that could be a loss.
He'll play though, I think, because Chelsea's squad isn't that deep, so he'll definitely get minutes. He might not start, but he'll definitely come off the bench.
Yeah, well, I mean that's basically it's down to him whether he wants to start or not. But look, so you're all saying that Wilshere made a punk move moving to Bournemouth. Is that
it's not a punk move. It's funny because of his fanboys. Like he has so many friends
you
on
don't
Twitter.
Understand. They say this guy's the best midfielder in the league. Like they put this guy on a pedestal.
Wilshere is good, man. Let's just say he's good. As far as how good he is, it's a bit tricky, but he's.
Well, the last time the guy did something was like 6 years ago against Barcelona. So.
Yeah, like.
Okay, what do we think of Leicester getting Islam Selmani?
I don't get that because they already have Musa and Vardy, so you have two strikers.
It helps though. More options.
They were trying to get Adrian, so obviously that didn't come through. The Adrian Silva.
Yeah. He's the midfielder, right?
Yeah. Because they wanted to get both of them for like I think it was 665 mil for both of them.
Yes.
But
Premier League teams are shitting money.
Bro, they cake it like what?
It's crazy. These guys are spending like.
No, it's. I mean, the amounts that Premiership have spent, it's stupid, man. It is stupid. I mean, no, I think that for me, like, I mean, no, Abdul is right, man. It's like, it's a big signing, a lot of money, good player, but I think they needed a midfielder.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. Because that Mendy guy hasn't looked good. The Conte replacement.
Yeah, he got injured too, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, who is this? Who?
Mendy, the guy they got
Mendy.
to replace Conte.
Look, man, please don't. Okay, and Arbeloa, man, your old boy from Real Madrid, West Ham. Wait, I thought this guy retired. I really thought this guy retired.
He retired like 6-7 years ago. He hasn't been a footballer for like 6 years. like in Madrid, like his job in Madrid was to pretty much be like he used to represent the club in the press.
Yeah, the locker room guy. Yeah, that's what he is. Like the locker room dude.
Like he never used to play.
No. Yeah, look. Everyone's saying. I said, wait. Isn't this guy the guy from like 10 or 12 years ago or something? Like, what is he still doing? Like, playing football, man.
I don't know why West Ham are signing him. I don't understand.
Dude, honestly, look, West Ham. They've gone low on my mind, man. I can't believe like they had this awful transfer window. Like,
yeah.
I thought if they signed Carlos Bacca,
wait, who?
Yeah.
If
they would have been a problem.
West
They would have
Ham,
been a
West
problem.
West Ham. Oh, wow. No, look, man. I think. What has actually been the best signing of this deadline day? To be honest, I think it's probably the Balotelli one for Nice.
Well, yeah, obviously, because
Nice. I think Nice made top 4, right? So they'll play in the Europa League.
Really, they did?
Yeah.
And they're doing so far this season. I think they have like 9 points or something, or 7 points. They're in the top 2.
Yeah. I think they're like third.
Because great window for them.
No, look, for me, I think that, with regards to Balotelli, look, as I said again, and I think someone disagreed with me when I said this, I will still say that Balotelli has the best shooting accuracy from any range in the world.
Yeah, no backlift. He'll stick it into the
literally zero backlift, one step, he can smack that from 30 yards into the area. So he has that in him. So the thing is, it's a psychological thing. Like I've always said that football is, I'd even say it's 40% talent, 60% hard work, and the work that you put in. So I don't know who the coach is, I don't know who the manager is, but mates, your main job is that look, his talents, forget that. That's already done. But your 24/7 job is, can you mentally get in this guy's head to really, because look, man, Balotelli, bro, you can be one of the best strikers in the world, but you've got to put in the work. You've got to put in the work. Like Ronaldo back in the day for Inter Barcelona. Yes, the most talented player I've probably ever seen in my life, but he put in the work. So despite the amazing talent this dude had when he was like 21 years old, he still puts in the work. So for Balotelli, you have zero excuse to say, "Oh, I'm so talented." No, you need to go in the training ground. You need to make those runs. You need to listen to the manager. You need to listen to the tactics, and you need to really apply yourself. Because, like, I don't know what's wrong with him mentally, man. It's because like, bro, you can be amazing. You can be so good. You can be so good.
Yeah.
But look, man. I don't know. So, who do you think a club that needed to buy someone didn't buy anyone? And actually, wait, no. Let's even briefly look at Arsenal. Mustafi and Perez. What do we make of that?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I know nothing of Lucas Perez, almost nothing. So I can't say.
Wait. But what's it called, Abdul? You're the La Liga expert, man. So
I watched him a couple of times, but I'm not gonna claim that I know a lot about him, to be honest.
Wow.
Yeah. He looks like a Reyes type signing for Arsenal, like.
As in Jose Antonio Reyes.
Mustafi is good, but
Mustafi is good, versatile. He can play right, left, center. That's a very good signing.
Yeah,
Perez, I've never heard of this guy before,
Yeah.
So, but for me, I think that Arsenal failing to get Lacazette, that's a bad move.
They were never gonna get him. I don't understand why.
But Tosi, 35. You can't afford 35 mil.
I was listening, man. I was listening to you on the podcast talk about it, and like it's not gonna happen. Like Lacazette, like Lyon are just so stingy. Like no matter what money Arsenal were going to put up, Lyon were never going to.
Okay, Tosi, you're telling me that they will reject 40. They will reject 40.
They rejected that same much from West Ham.
West Ham, yeah, they rejected 40.
Yeah, so
okay,
like they're a stingy club, man. Like
okay. They reject 50.
Yeah, they would, but I think 60 maybe they would have taken it.
Look, Lacazette, in terms of production in Ligue 1, he's been the second most productive player behind Ibra before Ibra left. He's a big deal in France. Like,
okay, look, guys, let me be real with you. You know what? If you're gonna tell me 60, it would make sense to even sacrifice getting Mustafi and just pay the 60.
Yeah, I would do that.
A question.
Yeah,
I have a question. How old is Lacazette?
24.
How old is
Hey,
Lacazette?
big man. This is my brother.
24.
Bounty.
Just woke up. How old is Lacazette?
25. Oh, guys, he's 25 or Gasa.
Yeah, not selling for cheap. If he keeps improving, they can get more.
Yeah, Arsenal thought they could buy him for 35 mil. That's Sissoko got
Okay,
sold.
wait. So you're saying at 60, so you're saying that they shouldn't sell him for 60. Is that what you're trying to say? So you're saying that
Lyon has ambition, man. They made the Champions League.
Yeah,
they want to do stuff.
At 29-year-old overweight Higuain just sold for 90 mil. I'm not selling Lacazette for 60 mil. That is very cheap.
No, man, that's why
we're going.
Not
of 100.
No, Jujuman, do you know what we call you?
Not of 100.
Jujuman, do you know what we call you in Nigeria? We call you long throats. That's what we call you. So you are looking for like 60 plus million for some dude who is only relevant to the French league? Man, you're mad.
But 60 million isn't a lot in like today's market, though. It's not even that much anymore.
Do you mean euros or pounds?
Valuations, man. I don't time for this valuation. So what? So now you're telling me that 80 million for Lacazette? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No. 60 is good. 60 is good for him. I think that's
even 60 is too much, man.
It's about supply and demand.
Those valuations
world-class striker.
No, guys. We're actually discussing. We're actually coming to a consensus for 60 million for relevance in France. What kind of rubbish?
But if you're like desperate, like Arsenal are desperate, so it doesn't matter. 60 million is worth it.
Like look at Martial. What did United do for Martial? See what they did. Like they were.
No, but guys, I'm not even going for Arsenal, mates. Pay that damn money now. Like I've been saying this for weeks. So every Arsenal fan say no. Lacazette is your prime target. That's your prime target. Because you need a versatile mobile striker. Forget anything else. You can compensate with your defense and all that kind of stuff. You need a versatile striker. So, but my thing is that these valuations are out of hand. I'm like, as my Jujuman said, a guy with a beer belly. Look, Juve fans, don't kill me, I beg, don't kill me, please, I beg. All I'm saying is that I saw him with a beer belly and they paid 80 million for him. I know he's a great striker. I know he's scoring.
No, it's not.
Fans, don't kill me. I'm not insulting you because I know you guys will come and knock my head now. All I'm saying is that 80 million for Higuain, you're having a laugh. That's too much. Even in today's market.
I can't believe Juventus paid that. It's just not in their nature.
It's because of what? There are two things that factor. The first thing is because of the supply. There are not enough strikers. So if they're like, I don't know who's even one class that's on the market right now. It's basically you have to develop your own striker these days and then sell him for triple the price because the supply is not enough. And the other thing is with it depends who the club is selling. A team like Bayern is not buying a striker for 90. It depends who they're selling to because some clubs will.
Hey, Jujuman, be careful. Be careful.
Some clubs like United.
Jujuman, be careful. No, Jujuman, wait, be careful. Because you're going through very dark waters now. Because are you not trying to insult Juventus?
Yeah, they have the money.
Bayern would pay 90 million if they needed a player really bad.
Do you know who's the most? Do you know who the most expensive player is?
Bayern just paid 60 plus million for Renato Sanchez at 80 before the Euro even started.
Look, guys, any club, if they're desperate for anybody, they will dash our money. They will
Except
dash.
Arsenal, right?
And that was Renato Sanchez before the Euros, and they paid 60 million or 60
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah, but think
Yeah.
about it. Think about it. Let me say something about Renato Sanchez. This boy is destined to be. Hopefully, if there's no injuries, this boy is destined for greatness. I am telling you. I read the article. This boy is from the favelas. Is destined for greatness. So that 18 million.
Oh God, this bloody story. Wait, are you going to tell the story of how he used to travel in a boat?
Yes, he did. And the other thing is, he did like he went without his parents. This boy from the favelas just went across the boat to play football.
I'm dead.
Juju man, you're mad.
I'm telling you, 18 million.
You're
It's a
mad.
bad-
Wait, Juju man, what does it have? What business do I have with the guy who takes a boat? Of what relevance is that?
The discipline. You cannot be great without that discipline. The discipline, the effort it took. The discipline for greatness. You cannot be 18. I mean, and just go. I mean, you cannot be a kid and just go across the town.
No, guys. Let me be real right now. That boy I saw at those Euros.
Yeah, he's special. Yeah.
That boy I saw those Euros. What at that age, that boy has something. So basically, and Bayern man under Ancelotti, cause Bayern I saw their first game. Those guys, Bayern are not. They're not joking around.
Yeah.
Though. Those boys are not joking around at all.
I'll be disappointed with the double. This is the honest truth. I'll be disappointed with the double because the squad that's there. There's no explanation.
Treble is too much in the first season. Look, relax. Treble is too much.
Oh no!
No, man, you have
I don't even know who's
man, you have to throw some more respect for Real Madrid and Barcelona. Treble in the first season, relax.
Yo, what do you think about PSG?
Oh, yeah, but okay, Real Madrid, yes. Barcelona, never. I'm not respecting, never. Never Barcelona.
Quickly, Tuse, let me answer that very quickly. PSG, let me say right now. For PSG, my thing is that for me, they've had an upgrade in a coach in Emery. League One, who cares about League One? I don't care about that. I'm saying right now that I may be wrong, but I think PSG can do something in the CL because Krychowiak, Ben Arfa, those are nice signatures. Yes, Ibra leaving is big, but what did Ibra do in the CL? Nothing. So with Krychowiak and Ben Arfa in there, Krychowiak to give you the midfield stability and the transition and the connective tissue of defense and attack, and Ben Arfa to basically be like the Robins to Di Maria's Batman on the other wing. The only issue is that Cavani is that's what we have to try and sort out that problem. Cavani is a bona fide break. He's in the break academy. I think he's in class B of the break academy right now. So that's an issue. Toasting that you have to tell Emery that, look, man, we need to really sort out the breakability of Cavani. But apart from that, no, look, because my main thing is the coach. Emery is a very good coach and is a very astute attacking coach. So PSG, man, with the talents they have, they can. I'm looking for semis in that CL. I'm looking for semis in that CL.
All right.
No. That's not happening. This is the dream.
Man, who else will?
Guess what?
Who else go enter for that semi? Who else? Because
it's the normal suspect, but the one thing PSG I'm not impressed. I feel like Emery is overrated. Blank was decent. It was not that bad. It was not that bad.
Man, 3 Europa Leagues in a row.
Yeah, but it's. I'm not sure because it's.
What do you mean by not sure? 3 Europa Leagues in a row. That's a fact, man.
The way I look at Emery, he's the kind of coach who does well with the medium team, the teams that are underdogs.
I'm not man. Look. Let's give the guy a chance. Look,
let's see what he does.
He brought his boy Krychowiak from Sevilla, so that's the Mohammed. Is your mic working there, sir?
Yeah, man.
Hey, look, man, we need to give you the Arsenal perspective. Who the hell is Lucas Perez?
Yeah, please explain, bro.
To be honest, I don't even know myself, but I know he scored 17 goals last season.
No, don't give me
Uh,
that.
okay, I don't know
Who
that
is
thing.
this man? No, but look, Mohammed, we all agreed though. Mustafi, that is a very good signing.
Of course, of course.
That is a very good signing. Versatile defender, can play in the left, the right, center. That's a very good signing. But because like we were saying, because it's good that you're here, so you can actually bring in your perspective. We were basically saying that the valuations are messed up. They make no sense. And I was saying that okay, 40 million would get Lacazette, but people then reminded me that no, who was it? West Ham bid 40 million. That was rejected. So I said fine, 60. So, and Mohammed, my thing was this. I don't know whether you'll agree or not. My thing was just that I would have advised Arsenal to put in all this 60, even 65, Seth. I'll say even put out 65 and sacrifice getting Mustafi and Perez. Would you agree, or you'd still want Mustafi?
I don't think I quite understand. So what you're saying is
No.
60
Okay, what I'm saying is that would you still want to have Mustafi and Perez, or would you sacrifice having Mustafi and Perez and just put 60 million on?
I'd rather have a central defender that can play alongside Koscielny, because Koscielny hasn't had a decent defender in what, 3 years now, 4. So I mean, I'd rather have a defender. Perez, he can play on the right as well. So, but Giroud will still play up front, you know. And Perez, this Perez guy can also play on the left as well as a striker as well.
So, Mohammed, it's like you already
plus 15 million is nothing.
Man, you need a striker. Midfield is fine. There's too much of the midfield, man.
Yeah, it's just I think Wenger's hoping that Alexis scores about 25, maybe 20, and then Perez contributes maybe about 15, and then Giroud maybe 20, and then Ozil for about maybe 7 or 8. So he's hoping everyone can chip in, you know.
Lucas Perez scoring 15 in his debut season.
Why not? He just scored 17 in his.
That'll be.
Hey, look.
Plus, he'll be starting. He'll be starting pretty much every game. So why not?
How are you sure he'll be starting? Like.
I'm sure, because Oxlade-Chamberlain and Theo Walker is not hard to replace, man.
Okay, look. This is what I've said. I've said that, and people have disagreed with me that Arsenal's birthright, their divine right, is top 4. Like, top 4 is never in question. Anybody that says, "Oh, Arsenal wants
to," they'll be top 4 easily.
You know, because people are saying, "Oh, Liverpool, Tottenham." I said, "Look, don't give me that."
They're not consistent enough to be in the top 4. You know,
look, Mohammed, I said
they don't beat the little teams like we do.
Wenger's birthright. When God shoved Wenger out into the world, he said, "Look, Augusta, I go bless your soul with top 4." So basically, that's what he did. So my thing is that huge man, top 4. Don't the divine right, huge man. I don't want to hear any contrary. But my thing is that the question is, can they win the league? And I've been on the record, and people have said, if Arsenal were to get Lacazette, I would put them in the conversation for the league.
But Lacazette is somewhat unproven as well, if you look at it.
No, but Mohammed, my thing is that I always use the eye test. I always use the eye test. When I use the eye test, I say Lacazette can walk in the Premiership. Lacazette is mobile. You can give the ball to Lacazette with his feet. He can play with the midfielders as well. He is suited to Arsenal's way, and he's suited to the Premiership. Because the way the Premiership is and League One, it's similar. Because it's not as technical or as tactical as the Serie A or the La Liga or even the Bundesliga to an extent. So
I mean, if you look at League One, it's actually quite physical in some of the play.
And also, look, man, Giroud has fit into the Premiership very easily. He fits in, like, what's it called?
Actually, first season he really struggled, though. I mean,
no, but wasn't he in double digits for goals in his first season?
I think he scored like 15 goals. It wasn't much.
Yeah. So that's pretty good. So,
I mean, I'm not really worried about. I'm just like fucking. We released a few players as well this season.
Oh, Gnabry, man, like.
How do we sell him? You know.
Yeah.
Joe Campbell. We let Joe Campbell go as well. And now Jack Wilshere as well, yeah.
Wait. Where did Joel Campbell go?
Jack Wilshere.
Look, Mohammed, we're going to talk about Wilshere. Don't think.
I literally found out the news that he went to Bournemouth right now. I was at work all day.
Okay. So, but quickly, where did Joel Campbell go to?
Sporting Lisbon. For 1 year. for 1 year.
That's that's a good.
That's a good move, yeah, for him.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, let's go back to Wilshere now, Mohammed. Bournemouth. Why?
I mean, how do you go from playing against Barcelona, being man of the match, 5 years ago, to now playing for Bournemouth? I mean,
But has Wenger told him that I can't guarantee you first team football?
he has, but he shouldn't be playing for fucking Bournemouth, man.
But
You know?
Mohammed, put yourself in his shoes. Okay, we can say but put yourself in his shoes. You want to be in contention because Allardyce has said that. This is what Allardyce said to Rashford, that no, if you're not playing regularly, I will not pick you for the national team. So in Wilshere's mind is that, because look, man, there is method to this. In Wilshere's mind is, first of all, I need to be playing first team football.
I don't think Wilshere had any choice, to be honest.
Yeah, so basically, and also the second thing is like, am I really going to be looked at if I'm playing away from England? Because Allardyce is like that. He will put his focus first on who is playing in England before he looks at those guys playing abroad. So if Bournemouth were the only viable option in England, that would guarantee him first team football. So whenever.
But why not Roma? Teams like Roma.
No. I'm saying that. But with Allardyce, is he really going to look at players abroad? I think it's.
I mean, there is no English players abroad apart from Joe Hart now, and so it's not really much to look at if you look at the wide perspective of English.
This is a really good move for Wilshere, because first of all, whoever.
I think the first option is just to stay injury free. It's not even about playing time or anything like that. I think it's just staying injury free.
Look, I mean, if he gets injured again, man, like he should.
But there's no point. I mean,
he should just retire. If he gets injured again, like look, man, like
he's already been injured this season. You know, he's already was out 2 weeks this season.
But the to have about Wilshere is the only bad thing about this move is the end of the transfer. So he didn't have enough.
I mean, if you look at Jack Wilshere, he would fit in a team like Barcelona, I reckon. You know, if he stayed injury free.
The positives of this.
Wait. Bo needs to Stoke.
Yeah, it means that it's a.
That's good. That's good.
No one really cares about Boney.
Boney is going to the team bottom of the table.
Yeah.
So
Boney's actually irrelevant right now. You know?
A good move, man. Okay, look, man. Okay, look. I mean, so just final thoughts before we end this. Which do you think was the? Actually, look, wait. Football God, is your mic working, sir?
Yeah.
Good. Look. Let me just say something very quickly. Almost on every single YouTube video, this guy says, "Where's the hanger? Where's the hanger? Where's the hanger?" So this guy is literally the hangout man. So every time I do a hangout, I'm going to give a shout out to this man, Football God guy. So Football God, we're just giving our final thoughts. So in your view, which team had the best deal on the transfer deadline day?
The Sissoko moved to Tottenham. There's like rumors.
Yeah. I mean, I think that
apparently he did a U-turn on fucking Everton.
Oh yeah. No. I think so. You think Sissoko to Tottenham is the best move?
Yeah.
You see, my thing is that it's a good move. It's a good managerial move to give midfield options, but is that better than Balotelli to Nice?
Yeah,
Balotelli went to Nice?
Yeah.
In France, okay.
Yeah, but what are Nice going to do with Balotelli?
Yeah, they're not going to really do much.
No.
I think personally Balotelli is finished. I personally think.
Look, Mohammed, I would be a fool to argue with you. I would be a flipping idiot to argue with you, but I still have faith in him, and I'm probably being stupid and idiotic by saying I still have faith in him. But my thing is that, to answer your question, Football God, you look at Nice. Because remember, my thing is that Liverpool didn't build a team around him. He was put on the right wing. Milan, too many issues, too many problems. The way the club is being run is a total mess. Nice is a better run club. And I believe that Balotelli goes to Nice. I feel and I believe, humbly, that they will build a team around him. He's going to be the target man striker right at the top. And they will pretty much try and cater themselves to understand his characteristics and try and play for him and to him.
Same thing with Ben Arfa, you know. But they gave Ben Arfa that chance to actually be the main.
Yeah. So that's the thing. So if that happens, you know, because for me, I just think that, but for Balotelli, it's a mixture of two things. I think it's a mixture of himself, puts in the effort, puts in the right mental workload into it, and the second thing is systematically, guys. This is about tactics, and if you don't play players in the right role, in the right system, you won't get the best out of them. Very few players can play well in any system. Okay, so very few players can do that. So I just think that, for Nice, who knows? I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. This could be a total disaster. And there's a very good chance it could be a disaster because Mohammed is right that, look, Balotelli, man, you've messed up a lot. But from the outset, Nice, you're getting Balotelli, where you know what he can do. If he put his mind to it, that is a very nice deal for Nice. That's a very nice deal for Nice. So,
did you guys talk about David Luiz?
Oh yeah.
Depending on your quality, it doesn't matter which team you go. If you're good, you stand out regardless. So it doesn't matter if for Balotelli and Wilshere, looks like downgrading, but if they're good, they're going to stand out either way. So it's not a big deal.
yeah,
Wait, Tosin, do you agree? Do you agree with
he's left. Wait, Mohammed, wait. Why you said?
I was just asking Tosin whether he agrees with David Luiz's quotes about League One.
Yeah, what do you call it?
He pretty much a waste of time, yeah. That's what
He just burned that league.
Brain will know that when you're playing for PSG, you're hardly competing.
Yeah.
Come on, it is boring. Come on, it is boring because the only thing you have to motivate yourself for is for the Champions League. That's it. So, to win a league by 20-something points.
Yeah, I think it was it close to 40 or something?
It was close to 30 points. I think it was like 27 or something. So,
yeah.
So, for David Luiz, I always thought that he wanted to go back to Chelsea. My only thing is that I don't understand Conte wanting a player like that.
Yeah, he's a garbage defender, I think, personally.
Well, but he's better than Cahill, right?
No.
No, he's worse than Cahill.
David Luiz is, and Cahill is garbage, by the way. That guy is crap. But David Luiz is worse. But my thing is that I'm thinking that Conte wants to use him maybe as a defensive midfielder. Because David Luiz,
like what? He's not like a Morta or Verratti or even Marquisio. He's not even a Marquisio either.
No. Marquisio is an attacking midfielder.
But he can play box to box,
Yeah, but he's more of an attacking midfielder. Like literally, if you can put David Luiz just in front of the defense, you've got David Luiz is a very good footballer. That's why his skills and attributes are not really catered for central defense. So, because if Conte is getting him for central defense, mates,
then it's wrong.
So it doesn't mean anything. Look, guys, I'm out. I need to eat, man. Guys, it's been swell, man.
You're always hungry. Can you eat before the hangouts next?
Well, look, man. Life is tough, man. Life is hard, man. Look,
plus,
man,
is there any way you can upload those what's it called? TV.
I'll try to.
Ask them if you can. I don't know if you can have one of their recordings or I don't know.
Yeah, no. I'll try to for sure. Okay, guys, peace out. I'm out.